What's up, everybody? Welcome back to WarnerRookieGaming. I just wanted to share this cool experience. I just bought a capture card. I'm using for streaming and stuff like that for HDMI output and input through my computer to get the signal. You can use this for any game system like Xbox, PS4, Switch, anything with HDMI. Instead of trying to run it to the computer through like your Wi-Fi or streaming and stuff like that, where it's kind of choppy when you're streaming on Twitch and everything. And I kind of want to do a review on it because I didn't see much on YouTube about it. So I'm going to do a quick review on it, of me unboxing it and everything, and just talking about it because I don't know much about it, but it had a lot of good reviews. So I'm going to start opening it up. So don't need this anymore. So this is the outside of the box. Like I said, it's called the HD60 PRO, and it captures 1080p at 60 frames, 60 megabytes max bit rate, encoder H.264. I have no clue what that is, to be honest. And then instant game view. Instant game view just means that you can hook up your Xbox or anything and play on your screen because it just passes through the computer. I got this at Best Buy because all the other ones are kind of out right now because of the pandemic and everything. It would cost me about 170 bucks on Best Buy. It's the cheapest price around. I got it about a day, which is kind of nice. I'm just gonna open it up and see what's in it. There's tape on it. Gotta get the tape off. This thing connects to your PCIe port. Just like a graphics card. It's pretty easy to install, but I'll attach a picture of like where it goes in the computer and everything. Another cute little box. Look at that. So you open it up, you got the bracket for the back of if it focuses on. It's pretty much just a bracket that's labeled in and out. Oh, I had it upside down. But it's pretty much labeled in and out. It's a bracket that goes on the back of your computer just like a graphics card would. You screw it in. Oh, that's just it's an adapter one, so if you wanted, you have like a smaller case and whatnot. This thing's relatively small. I don't know the exact dimensions, but it's super small. You can see, like, compared to my hand and everything, it's pretty small. But yeah, it has an in and out, so it's literally just hook up an HDMI into it like you're doing a TV or like an Xbox. So you go to your Xbox on the in, and then you just do an out to whatever monitor you're playing on. It's pretty simple. And like I said, it has that little port right here, so you just install it like a graphics card on your desktop computer, and it pretty much does everything for you. It says it's plug and play. I'll make sure to plug it in and let you know how it goes. It comes with an HDMI cord too, which almost everybody already has one around anyway. I'll read some of the stuff off. It's pretty much download the elgato capture card. Probably saying that wrong, but that's who makes it. It's on the front, right there. It has a lot of good stuff for capturing now, but it's pretty simple. Like I said, it says it's good for any streaming services. Pretty simple. I'll show gameplay from both of them, from before when I was trying to stream it through Wi-Fi and how choppy it was compared to the gameplay through just plugging it through HDMI. And then I'll record another video, so I'm going to cut here and then I'll come back and tell you how it plays and show some gameplay between what I was doing and how it works. As you can see from this picture, the install is pretty easy. There's two PCIe spots in my computer in that location. There's a smaller type and a bigger type. They can fit in both of them. The graphics cards usually go on the bigger ones, but in mine I've decided to put in a bigger one just because the placement in the machine with all the other graphics card I have in there and the other stuff plugged in. It's pretty simple. Then the next picture is it actually installed correctly. You just slide it in and then put that screw off to the corner on the card to secure it, and that's pretty much all you got to do. Just make sure there's room in there, and I just want to give you a little bit of a guide to how to install it. It's pretty easy. Slide in, put that screw in, and you're done.
2 hours later.
What's up, guys? So I've been playing with this capture card for about a week now on my stream, since I filmed the beginning of this video with kind of like unboxing it, plugging it in, and seeing what it does. So I kind of wanted to give like an update of, like I said, with a little bit of gameplay I've been doing and stuff like that on it from my personal stream. And so here's the actual app itself after it's been installed. And right now there's no signal, but I hooked to my Xbox and that's what it's set up for. So I'm gonna turn it on, and when you turn it on, it's gonna start detecting the signal automatically. And you'll see how it shows the picture with my actual Xbox itself. And up in the top right corner, you'll see that the actual graphics card says it's connected, capture card, and it shows 1080p and 60 hertz is what it's getting from the Xbox personally. So it's kind of your preview window in here, and then you can put any of these stream type stuff if you want to stream straight off the capture card. So any of these filters, you can add in whatever you want down there. And there's also a record button to record anything you're doing, and snapshot and how much the capture card's been up. I was streaming for a while, so it's been up for a little bit. And like I said, you can commentary, and it shows you how much gigs you have left. Then up in the top right, like I said, you have a capture card. You can hit the settings, and it'll show you can add a profile, which would be any of these settings here. You can pick from whatever's coming in. Like I said, if you're having a switch, it'll optimize the settings for switch. If you do it, it auto detects. And so you can change any of these profiles, 60 frames per second. This part right here I would not mess with. I'd put it right where I have it. I've tried messing with it either or. If you do best quality, it's going to be a little bit latent. If you do good or better back, it goes a little faster, but honestly, right where I have it's a perfect spot for it. And like I said, you can do a picture, you can change the brightness if you need to on any of these, make it darker if it looks. I run mine a little bit brighter personally, but it's totally up to you whatever you want to do. So you just that's what that does. If you want to stream straight from this, you can add your Twitch mixer, all that stuff, and that's where these at the bottom come into play if you really want to do it that way. I personally don't. What you can it detects your camera too, so it has me up here in my green screen, so it automatically does all that if you want. I use Streamlabs, but it's all up to you. So you got your game audio. If I was playing a game, it would pop up right here. The microphone is off my webcam, which is what I'm using. This is all stream settings if you really want to do it. I personally do not use it. I use Streamlabs. You can go to edit, and this will bring up any clips from before, and I can play some of these clips for you. Like I said, it's really clean. Like I said, I run mine really light, so it's going to be a little bit brighter. Change it. So this is, and when you move your cursor towards the center, that spazzy right there is pretty much where it goes back into full screen. You can make it full screen. It'll stay this way until you start moving. You can move your mouse around, freeze for a second, pop back down. That doesn't show up on your actual video quality itself. But then you can go back to capture, and it's going to go give you a live feed. And I'll show you what it looks like. There's not really much lag at all, really. I've never noticed. But I'll show you with Apex. You can actually jump into this. And there's not really any lag. I'll drop one real fast and play the game and show you what I'm talking about. I'm playing straight off the actual capture card to my computer, but you can switch it back to whatever HDMI out source you want. I didn't really notice too much of a difference. And then at the end of the video, after I do this gameplay, I'll show you some of my streams that I just used the actual Xbox app itself and Wi-Fi streamed it, and it was just terrible. It was just this capture card has done wonders for me, especially in the times we are where they're mostly sold out. This one was relatively cheap and it's still in stock, and it's like $180 at Best Buy. I definitely recommend it. And like I said, I'll do this gameplay for you, and then I'll show you some without the card and trying to do it some other ways that just looks completely terrible.
I just paused my grapple. Science is unapologetic, as am I.
Time to put some lead downrange. This is your champion.
We're dropping off.
Let's go this way. Killed an enemy.
Okay, so that was the gameplay with the capture card. I'm going to show you now the gameplay from my stream before I had the capture card, and I was kind of, like I said before, using the Xbox app and just trying to stream it through the internet and just get it over there what other way I could through a computer, but it was pretty much through the Wi-Fi, and without a capture card it's just really buggy and terrible, and I'll show you this now. The Wraith is broke. And this window right here. Do you have an Evo, Falcon? They're getting out. They're wraithing out. Yeah, they're wraithing out. Let's get them off. Let's cut them off. We might as well cut them off. They're on containment. So as you can tell, it's definitely, this capture card is way better than what using any other really thing right now. And for 180 bucks, you can't really beat it. It's, like I said, the HD60 PRO. I picked it up at Best Buy for 180 right now, and that's really good because on Amazon and everything else, they're either sold out or yeah, you just can't really get them because of the whole sickness thing going on. So I definitely recommend it. Easy install. Like I said, it took me 2 minutes, and I've been using it ever since, and it's really simple to use and very efficient. I appreciate you guys watching the video, and please go look at some of the other ones and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everything.